when the spaceman come, he did experiments with a hammer and a feather, seeing which one would land the first. And you know, on the moon's surface, they land at exactly the same time. It could have done that with anything. Beach ball, peg, magnet, a little droid of some chicken. It don't make no difference. When you're at the moon, everything lands the same.
Perhaps the moon knows the secret of the new sound.
When you are the moon, there is a person people say is the sun. I saw the sun once, and it came past me really fast, and it was called the eclipse, and it came past. But as it came past, I licked his back. He doesn't know I licked his back, all on his yellow suit. I'm the moon.
Thanks.
When you are the moon, the best for you can be is a full moon. And then a half moon. He's alright. But the full moon is the famous moon. And like 3/4, no one gives a shit about him. When does he come? 2 days into the calendar month, he's useless. Full moon, the main moon.
Where are we? What are we gonna do?
We could ask someone.
Who are we gonna ask? The moon?
That's not a bad idea.
Fine, let's ask the moon.
Let's do it then.
One time, I saw a man looking at me, yes, with his eyes. And then he picked up a tube, and he looked in the tube, and he made the moon big inside the tube. The moon big inside the tube. Oh, telescope.
You see, that is why you do not ask the moon.
Listen, I took a chance, all right? We asked the moon. I didn't know he was an alabaster retard, did I? I mean,
you were a disgrace, Tony.
To be honest, I feel a little bit sick.
Oh.
Shooting star, look at you. Shooting star, you're a beautiful ball of light. Shooting star, get out of the way. I can't see nothing. You're all in my peripherals. You're in my peripherals visual. Oh, how can I concentrate? You're all over like a blue bottle, getting in all about it, the place. Flipping idiot. Saturn, Jupiter, Pluto, Mars, Venus, George, Chrissy. That is a list of my best friends in order. Order of preference. He's so bright and milky white, shining down upon the ground. He's so bright, milky white, shining down upon the ground. Everybody look at the moon. Everybody seeing the moon. The moon is white, he's milky white. Everybody look at the moon. Oh, yeah, I did a song. Jupiter, I did a song. You ain't got one. Yeah. Oh, I feel sick. Some say old Greg is like a big fish finger, but big like a garage, as big as a garage. Imagine a fish finger when you can see it, it's as big as a garage. Oh, it's a big one. Like that.
I've got something. I've got something!
I'm the moon. I quite like to. I'm lonely in the moon, but not lonely so much, but a loner. A one who likes to do his own things. I do quite like a bit of company, but I think for the moon it's good to have your own space. In space. I got my own space. In space. If you are a moon, they don't have a mirror, so you have to, if you want to see your face, you got to have a little look in the rivers. I had a look in there. I'm a flipping beautiful. I'm all handsome. And then the smooth white moon, and it's all. I haven't got any eyebrows, but I think that only gives me a bit more of an edge. I like Saturn. He's lovely. One time though, he got all space dust on his rings, and he had them dry cleaned. And when they came back, they'd all shrunk down, and they were all tight to his head. He looked like Bjorn Borg. People say if you look at the moon for too long in a telescope, that you can go mad. I think that is quite true because you know Patrick Moore, he's been looking at me for years and years. And yesterday I saw him do a shit on a salad. I went to a dinner party for all the planets, and Uranus, he knocked up a spaghetti bolognese. But what happened was there wasn't any parmesan, and I said, I'm the moon, I'm made of cheese, why don't you grate off a portion of me head? And they did, and it tasted a baby sick.
It's what's inside that counts, my friend.
It's the moon, not the craters. And so, the moral of the story is that what's happening in here? You can't come into space pretending to be me. What's happening?
Things have changed. I'm a new moon, and I'm going to eclipse you.
Oh, really? Well, we're soon to see about that, my friend. Jupiter! Jupiter, I need your help.
I am Jupiter. I will munch you up, you imposter!
Yeah. And the imposter, he got munched down like a Kit Kat. I'm the moon, the original moon. Bye. You know the Diet Coke? You can get that with cherry in it now. I'm a full moon. Yeah, making all the juice activated. When you're at the moon, you pretty much split people down the middle. Some people go, oh, look at the moon. He's all gentle with his nice white face, hanging in the sky. He's nice. And the other half go, oh, he's a vanilla rapist. Get him away from my kids. When you are the moon, when you look at Earth, the only thing you can see is the Great Wall of China. So when I went for an eye test, the optician said, can you see the Great Wall of China? And I said, yeah, but it's a bit blurry. And he said, is it better now? What about now? Can you see it now? And if I do this? And what about now? And what about better or worse? Is it more fuzzy? Has it come into focus? And now? By this time, his face was really close to mine. It was frightening in the dark. I did a bit of acting once. I was in Home and Away. I played Carol. Ba ba da 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 do 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 do. And so wonderfully, 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 wonderfully pretty. You know I'd do most anything for you. We could have each other for tea. We could have each other for cream. We could cuddle by the fire and sleep for a while. It's the perfect thing. It's the grooviest dream. I love cats. Oh, Scooby-Doo. It's a poem from the moon. Neil Armstrong walking on my face.
The moon's weird. It's one of those things that's quite popular, and I don't know why, really. It's just, I suppose it's because the moon itself is quite an amazing thing.
Moon's quite popular.
It's quite an object, isn't it? The moon.
He was big in the 70s, was the moon.
He was big, wasn't he?
Yeah.
He's not so big now. Did the moon in Edinburgh. I did a show called Voodoo Hedgehog, and they invented a moon character.
Sorry.
Had a round projector screen so that I could chat to the moon, and I played the moon with shaving cream on my face. And Nigel Cohn, the animator, and Vanna Zorn, they sort of used my face with a ball of shaving cream so it looked like a 3D moon. And the voice is loosely based on his girlfriend, Ivana, who's Eastern European. And so it's quite, when you're on the moon, it's quite gentle and delicate. Mainly because I couldn't move my face. And the moon's pretty much a simpleton.
Yeah.